In this MyFundBox review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the software. If you have any questions, please comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for MyFundBox. MyFundBox is a subscription management and recurring billing software. This is what you should see once you have made your account and logged in. This is the dashboard page. Overall, there's a lot going on, so it looks a bit confusing to beginners, but I'm going to go over each feature in this review and make sure you understand. So straight off the bat, I'm going to go through the features quickly, and then throughout the review we're going to dive deeper into each one. All the way up in the top left corner there is the MyFundBox logo. If you click on this, because it is clickable, you should be able to be going to the main page. All the way to the right of that you have your language section where you can actually change the language of the software, and then to the right of that you have your account section where you can change my profile, subscriptions, channel log, help center, video tutorial, or even log out. Going all the way back to the left you have the dashboard area on this side. Below that you have customers, subscriptions, payments, plans, pay link, invoices, payouts, disputes, analytics and settings. In this main section area right here, this is the main dashboard page. This is where you're going to be using mainly all the features. Right here you can see you have your expected revenue. To the right of that you have failed payments. To the right of that you have missed/upcoming payments. To the right of that you have forecast. All the way back to the left you have gross revenue, annual revenue, total revenue, and then your active plans. All the way below that you will actually have your data available. However, there is no data available right now since we haven't actually done anything. This is where you'd see your payments data, recent transactions, payment methods, payment stats, new subscriptions, top paid subscriptions, churn rate, and disputed transactions. A good thing about MyFundBox is you can actually connect your payment gateway. You can actually either connect Stripe, Go Cardless, or Molly. All the way at the top it says you have 29 days left in your professional trial. Right here you can click to manage your subscription if you do like the software and you do want to go ahead and buy the software. Right now we're going to stay on the free trial though, so we can go through each feature that is a beginner. So like I said, we're actually on the dashboard page right now. There's not much going on, seeing as though we haven't actually done anything. However, if you go all the way to the left, you can see there is a customers section. Once you click on that, it should take you to this page. Now this is just where your customers would be if you have any incoming customers through Stripe or any of your businesses or payment methods. All the way to the right you can go ahead and actually create a customer by clicking on this button right here, or you can even go ahead and import, edit, print, CSV, Excel, PDF, or filter out any of the customers. So we're going to go ahead and create a customer just to see what features that uses within MyFundBox software by clicking on this button right here. Once you've clicked on it, it should bring this page up where you can go ahead and create the customer name, email, company name, VAT ID, a contact number and an address. I'm going to go ahead and fill out this information with fake details and then I'll be back in a second. And there you go, I went ahead and filled out this information. So I went ahead and just put a random name, email, company name, VAT, contact number and address. This is all just random. It probably wouldn't actually go to anyone. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and just click create in the bottom right corner right here. Once you've done that and actually created your customer, you can see that it has appeared right here in the main dashboard section. You can go ahead and see their first name, last name, company name, email, and last payment. Again, this is a random imaginary dude, so there is no last payment and there is no total either. However, if this was a real customer, this would be useful since you can see this straight off the bat, and it's a good feature within the software. So once you've seen that feature, you can go ahead and either import any customers, edit any customers, or even print off any invoices that are coming through. For a business, there'd be loads of customers coming through, so again, it'd be more structured if we did have that. However, this is all we have for this area. So overall, it's a pretty good feature. Going all the way back to the left hand side, right below customers, you have a subscription section. Once you go ahead and click on that, the subscription page should appear. This is a bit more filled than the customers section, so there's a lot more going on. You can actually see today, current week, or current month. This is just what you can see for each subscription that is going on. Down here in the bottom area, it has the same pretty much layout as the customers section. Same with this area right here with the buttons. Any customers or subscriptions coming through would appear down here with their first name, last name, company name, email, start date, end date, and their payment method. There's other information down here which are pretty good features within the software too. So we're going to go ahead and click up here, create pay link, so we can go ahead and see what features that uses. Now once you are on this section, we're not actually going to fill this out, however we're going to go through it because I don't actually have all this information to input. All the way here on the left you have a plan name for your pay link. Right here is where you'd write the plan name. To the right of that you have your currency. If you click on that you can actually change the currency. We're going to go with Great British Pounds. Below that you have your interval where you can actually change whether it's monthly, a one-off, annual, quarterly, half yearly, daily or even weekly. To the right of that you can go ahead and change the amount as well, and it should have the total right here. Right below that you actually have the subscription settings, whether you can include a free trial, pay later, collect the customer addresses, allow promotion codes and stuff like that. You can also notify customers by email down here by having the customer name and the customer email. Once you have went ahead and filled in all this information, it should preview it right here on the right hand side, where you can go ahead and preview what the information actually looks like for when people are filling it out. This is good to manage any subscriptions that are running through your business. So you can go ahead and then send the pay link once you have filled out that information. Moving on back to the left hand side underneath the subscriptions, you can go ahead and go to the payment section right here. Once you click on that, this section should open up. This is pretty much the exact same as the customers section. However, this would just be one-off payments where you could actually see who has paid what and the price that they have paid. Again, it's pretty much the same as the subscription and customers section, pretty much the exact same as you can see with the buttons up here, and there is actually nothing to create on here. This is just a data section. All the way back to the left, below the payment section, you can go to the plans area. Once you have landed on the plans section, this is where all of the plans are. You can go ahead and actually just use any of these plan templates if you wanted to. However, we're not going to do that. If you want to go ahead and make your own plan, you can go all the way to the top right here and actually click add a plan. Once you have clicked that, this page should appear. This is where you can actually add a plan and name it. You can have the type of plan, the price, the currency, the billing, the number of billing cycles, and this information down here. This is pretty much the same area as a subscription, so again we're not going to go through that and we're going to keep moving on through the features. All the way back to the left you have the pay link area. Once you click on that, it should take you to this page. This is again where you can actually create any pay links and link any payment plans or subscriptions that you already have. Below that you have the invoices section. Once you click on that you can actually create invoices. If we go ahead and click on create invoice, then the invoice creation section should open up. This is where you can actually have any customers, their customer names, emails, and what items they are invoicing. Down here there's a little memo / description section where anything can be written. To the right of that you have a nice little preview here where you can actually preview the invoice that is sent. You can preview it in email, PDF, or even a payment page. Pretty good feature if I do say so myself. Back to the left hand side you can actually see the payout section. Now this is the payout section where you can actually see what payouts you are receiving from all of the other plans and other sections. This is pretty much like the customer section all the way at the beginning, so there's not much going on here and there isn't too much to create overall. Moving on below that there is a dispute section. Pretty much the same as well, however this is where any disputes would come through. And then finally there is the analytics section. Nothing going on because we don't actually have any customers or subscriptions or even plans. However, if you do and you run a business and you have any subscriptions or plans, this is where anything like that would come through and you can actually just see it as analytics overall. Finally, you do have the settings section where we're not really going to go through that because it is pretty self-explanatory. You have your payment gateway, your team, you can import email notifications and any settings. So once you're back at the dashboard page and you've actually filled in all of your information and actually got customers coming through, all of this data down below and up here should be filled in and MyFundBox should be working. And there we go, that is the MyFundBox review. Overall, I think it is a great software and a really good way to manage subscriptions or even payments within your business. Personally, I like it. I like a few features that are within the software by being able to link any payments within the software like Stripe or even Molly. I also like how you can go ahead and import customers and easily manage any analytics or data that is coming through. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I would. Anyone who's trying to run a business or any form of subscription or plans. This is probably one of the best softwares for that. It's got a good free trial. And I'd also pay for the actual subscription if I was to use it myself. Overall, I think it's a great software and I would use it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.